So, when you saw the amount of wear that was on the cast as far as your teeth went, what were your thoughts on that?
Um, I recognize that a couple of things for me when I was younger, I didn't have any enamel, and so I felt like that probably cost me some issues when my teeth came in originally. And then I know I probably had some stress issues and things of that nature that caused me to wear it down. But like I said, I just realized that you only get one set of teeth, so you got to take care of them a little bit better.
You made a pretty quick decision, and
Yeah,
so
yeah.
was it just that the other side had broken and you said, okay, I have to fix it all, or was there something in our presentation that you were like, oh yeah, because I mean, I know that you don't like dentists,
Yeah.
and you have a little nickname for me that we're not going to say on camera, but but or you could just to kind of share. But anyway, you said, okay, yeah, I have a big phobia because you've been to a few other dentists before,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm sure that they had kind of told you some things along the way.
Yeah, again, I think just with my teeth not having any enamel when I was younger, I remember having some crowns and things of that nature. At 13 or 14 years old, and I'm certain, and there's no doubt from then to now, it seems like dentistry's changed a lot, and I think my phobia that I had's not there at all anymore. Dentistry doesn't scare me like it used to. It's so certainly I think the procedures and techniques y'all use put me at ease. But then when I saw my teeth and the shape they were in and what I needed to do, I think it was a combination of what you talked to me about. We talked about just like I think I started really understanding how fragile or brittle there were issues and wear issues that were there. And again, I guess that second one cracking just kind of convinced me that it wasn't just all talk. I really had an issue and I needed to get it taken care of.
So you can't just replace one tire at a time.
Right,
Sometimes.
right. Sometimes, I mean, I think could have done that. I think we could have done different sections, but again, I felt for me it was the right thing to do. I needed to just take care of the entire issue, be done with it. Not to mention that as you start looking, I mean, I think I had some chips on my front teeth. I had some issues that I wanted to, for me personally, most people didn't seem like they noticed them, but for me, I noticed them. So some of it was some aesthetics that I wanted to get taken care of as well. But the big part was just knowing I needed to protect my teeth.
And that's awesome.
Yeah.
So you've had this done, and now you don't feel the unevenness of the sharpness
No,
of the teeth.
right.
And but was there a particular reason why you were like, okay, Linda King, should I trust her other than you kind of know me from the neighborhood?
Sure. No, I mean, obviously, I think that was the original reason why we called you, is that we knew you in the community and everything else. But I would certainly say the amount of time that you spent with me and talking over it. We did the model, of course, and the X-rays and all of that. So, I think that trust is built just based upon the conversations you have. So you can tell pretty quickly that you knew what you were talking about. You obviously had a passion for it. And again, I think that when we took care of that first issue, the amount of time that you spent to make sure that it set right, that the tooth felt good. I mean, so all of those things just kind of mounted up, saying that this is the place I needed to be to get the complete restoration done.
Okay, awesome. So if anybody else was considering like having any kind of work done, and they had phobias and things like that, I mean, I know that we've kind of put your mind at ease.
Yeah,
but I mean, what are your thoughts about, like, if you were to recommend any kind of treatment to your friends or anything like that?
Well, I have. I've already recommended it to my family and friends. You guys, my stepmother had some phobia and talked to me about it, and I said, "Oh, I've got the great place for you." In fact, I thought it was interesting that the first phone call I had to your office, I just shared with him. I had called two different dentists, and one dentist, almost when I said something about phobia, just, okay, just you can come in. Here's we can set you an appointment. And when I called here and said that I had a phobia, even the people at the front office, they actually got excited and said, "Oh, we love people that have phobias," which I thought that made me feel really comfortable, knowing that that you're sensitive to the patient. You're sensitive to their feelings and their fears and their desires or needs. That's important.
Well, that's good. It's good to hear that we have a good team then.
Yes, all the way around, absolutely.
So when you come into the door now, I know that you had some anxiety to start with. I mean, what is like the feeling that you get when you come in now?
Oh, I mean, it's just a bunch of friends that just come to see people that I like and know, and they're gonna jiggle around in my teeth a little bit, but I mean, there's no fear at all. There's no anxiety. There's no fear. It's funny because I think when I first came in, I mean, certainly when I did the entire upper arch and I was here that whole day, I did the sedation dentistry, but I wouldn't even sedate if I wasn't. I doubt that I'll ever do that again, just because I don't even need it. I mean, and I wanted the sedation, I wanted gas, I wanted, Novocaine. I mean, whatever you can do, put me out, and so that I don't have any anxiety. But at this point, the techniques, how you guys are, your demeanor, the way you talk to us, the Novocaine is probably all I need, So.
That's awesome. Thank you.